All right, man. Get back to work. I got, you know, presence in my head and stuff, people trying to talk to me and stuff, and I just ain't listening. I ain't got time for you. It's weird. You'll sit there literally because they're emotionally in pain because of all the shit that they've been a part of, and now it's like, oh gosh, it's closing in on them. And I was famous and I was addicted to things, and you're gonna take. I'm not gonna take that away. You're gonna give it away. Give everything you have away and follow me. No more Mark Wahlberg movies with a dog falling around a streamus and saying, "Oh, this is so amazing." Now cue the music. It's like, damn. And all these pet parent commercials. You're not a pet parent because you can't raise an animal to save the ecosystem from their ego. They work on instinct. Okay, animals work. They have things that remind you of humans because they reflect the love you show them and give them. Like Kimmy and old Smitty and stuff. And so he could be a pain. He could be a real pain, but he was being tortured here with me by a bunch of fucked up scientists, and I used to let him. Sometimes I'd let him have it. I say, "You're my dog, not their bitch. Stop being acting like a shit." But he couldn't help it. He wanted all my food by the time he was dying. Just the only comfort I get, give me your goddamn hamburger. I gotta eat too, You're fat enough. Okay, want to go to Taco Bell? He was a character. I love him. He's passed away and he lived an old life. You can't miss him like that. People you miss are people that were taken early. Like Mom could still be alive because my dad's still alive, and Michelle, could still be alive because she was murdered, by technology and economics. And so, yeah, I miss people. I miss Noah. I miss Patrick. I miss Natalie. I miss Amy and Steffi to a degree. Um, it was frustrating, but it happens now. Like with Noah, because he'll sit there, well, how dare you say the things you said about Peter and Mom? It's like you want me to lie about your grandfather and your mother so they can look better than me when I'm a better person than them? Okay, somebody paid your extortion because they're being a bitch for a bunch of bitches. Someone got up and said, we don't need to pay extortion. It says so in the Bible and the Quran, and I'll stand up for it. And if I have to, I'll teach the technology all by myself to do it. You don't sit there and tell that person you're an asshole for not paying my extortion. Okay? Anybody in their right mind would know that. So obviously, my family's not in their right mind. The children are not in their right mind. Okay. I'm in my right mind, but a lot of you ain't in your right mind. That's the thing. Okay. When you're in your right mind, you sit there and go, okay, you do know, okay, that ain't them dogs' real voices. Well, thanks for spoiling it for the rest of us, right? And so, I'm funny. I had this Jelly Roll kid in my head today. Yeah. The kid with the tattoos, the country singer? Yeah, he's up in my head today. I was like, well, what's up, dog? Man, don't be soaking in that ice like that, man. When I have my nuts, all I do is I get I have sports. You can wash them off too, but you have these things. My sister, would send things to my dad and the little ice pack things, and I just take the ice packs and I set them under in my scrotum and stuff, and on my knees when they're. Yeah, I don't just ice the whole body, just the parts that hurt. And but I do soak the whole body when I do the Epsom salt soaps, and I don't do it in extremely hot. It's just warm and stuff. I don't do anything to it extremes. I'm not an extremist. When I got put through extremism, like football coaches and basketball coaches in the military, hated it, totally hated it. Oh my gosh, so stupid! Oh gosh, it's just ridiculous. And so I was enjoying music today, though. Last night, they played a lot of Charlie Pride, which is cool because I love Charlie Pride. Anybody else love Charlie Pride? I love Charlie Pride. Charlie Pride is one of my favorites as a kid. He still is now. And it's interesting how they, you get things later in life, like, we had, I won't mention it again, by Ray Price on that album that I played a lot as a kid, and I never played it, and it's one of my favorite songs now. It's gorgeous, right? And I never heard In the Middle of Nowhere. And when I heard that, God, I love the song. It's so good it makes you cry. No, it's so good it literally makes you cry. That's how good it is. They had meant for me one more time to see my hometown again. No, it's a really good. It's a traditional, tribal Southern song, and it's good. It makes you cry. It makes you think of people's values and things that they've used to survive not living the real love of Jesus for hundreds of years. So it's a damn good song. It's a really damn good song. It's a damn good song. You can argue all you want. It's a damn good fucking song. Thank you very much. Okay, shut the fuck up. Shut up, shitting up a rabbit. So no, but I got a lot of people in my head. Megan Thee Stallion, Kim Kardashian. Yeah, because I downloaded some stuff on my phone last night to try to take care of myself, and then I get this thing that one woman's talking to other woman. She's like, "Why doesn't he use me? Because you're married and I'm not." It's what the one woman said to the other one. I'm single and you're married. That's why he uses that. Him and his stupid value. No, him and his good values. If you can't live wedding vows, okay, how do you expect to appreciate them when you, I want to be married and have a perfect marriage? You want a perfect marriage? Well, then you're going to have to respect wedding vows. You can't respect wedding vows? Don't even try going into the marriage zone. You just want to fuck. I want to fuck and be fucked. Affection is far greater than fucking, you know, because I remember my Katie pizza hugs and my Emmy slobber kisses, awkward natty packs, and Chuji hugs, and Patrick's, you know, Dad, I'm dead, love you, back to life. A lot more than I remember any of my sexuality with any of the women I ever had sex with, because the sex was torture and abuse because of perverts in the military. Even though they took the kids away, those thoughts are sustaining of, you know, when a woman declares she's going to love you for the rest of your life and then screws other people and then runs you down like Christy Brinkley with Billy Joel, you know. She goes out with all these supermodel guys that screw around on her, and she hates them, so she ends up with Billy Joel, you know, who gets drunk and insecure because how does he hold on to this supermodel? And then he can't, and then she tells everybody afterwards, well, he sucked and bad, he wasn't athletic, and he wasn't attractive. It's like, yeah, we all knew that. That's, you know, uptown girl, innocent man. It's, okay, you just told us the blatantly obvious. Okay. He didn't, if somebody sucks in bed, okay, you do. Do you understand? I mean, Yolanda had asthma and had certain things she couldn't do for me in the bed that were athletic that made the sex more fun, like Steffi and Amy could do. Okay, but we had a great time in the bedroom when things were good, because I was going to love her the rest of my life, and it didn't matter if she had asthma and she couldn't, you know, give me slow rides till the cows come home, and you know, it didn't matter. What mattered is that's who I loved. That's who was going to be my Claire Huxtable, and I was good to go. But she looked more like Halle Berry and Dorothy Dandridge than Claire Huxtable. So that was my girl, you know, and that was it. So you let all the shallow stuff go because love is greater than your shallow, selfish, narcissistic desires. Okay, there's always going to be people that, oh my gosh, that person would be so fun to fuck if you think it's fun to fuck. But if you really appreciate somebody and love somebody, you're going to appreciate and love them, and they're going to feel that appreciation and love you have for them even after you're dead. Then one day they died and their graves were side by side on a hill where robins sing, and they say violets grow there all year long 'cause their hearts were full of spring, right? Jimmy Rogers, anybody else like Jimmy Rogers? I love Jimmy Rogers, man. He's one of my favorites. I was sitting there listening to people that are some of my favorites. Let's listen. Nancy Wilson, love Nancy Wilson. Johnny Nash, loved Randy Crawford. Oh my gosh. Anybody else out there love Randy Crawford? Love Randy Crawford. Street Life, love that song. It's a limerick based off of irrationality, trying to survive, not living the Lord's Prayer. Damn good song. Love the Crusaders, right? Love Randy Crawford. Right? Love good jazz. Yeah, love Randy Crawford. Johnny Nash, you know, Bob wrote and sang more good songs, but I like Johnny Nash to stir it up better because I just love Johnny's voice. And then You Can Tell Me Goodbye, he sings it really good, even though I love the Casinos, but Johnny just, to me, just did a good job with it because I love Johnny Nash. He's one of my favorite singers. I love Johnny. Like, I love Lenny Welch. God, that guy's voice is just good. So good, right? And so, and there's lots of, you know, singers that are like that. Lots of people like Lil Anthony. Me too. I like Lil Anthony. Lots of people like, you know. And there's more modern. Well, they're not modern. He's old. Yeah, Randy Travis. On the other hand, there's a go band. There's a lot of people that I consider new, but I don't listen to much people now. Well, it's for propaganda and money making. You live the Lord's Prayer. I'll sit and listen to your music. You don't live the Lord's Prayer. I ain't gonna listen to shit. I love you. Peace.